available. And Nami being stolen away is an interesting choice. I kind of dislike it.
This is not what I had in mind. I thought maybe like Tristana or something like that. But
Zeri Nami. That is a thing you could do, I guess.
In the past, you might just pick something like an Orianna or a Syndra here and just feel like, we're going to be fine. We've got some extra setup.
Yone?
Or you could just go down this route.
All right, okay. The blind Yone.
Colors back then, but in terms of prio here, the mid lane is going to be skill-based. I think Chovy will have a little bit of control early. BDD could turn it around.
Oh, you can hear the leader of the fan chant sort of ran out of voice towards the end there. Maybe a little bit of nerves. We'll see whether Nongshim can lay them to rest as Peanut already set up here. Comes out of Fog of War. That's a great knock up with the Q. Ignite already down from BDD as he flashes over the wall as well. 2 summoners for the price of 1. This timing is Ruler and Lehens moving on over. Of course, they did know that Dread was there, so I just spotted that ward. So this is something that they well and truly knew about. Effort's going to move in, though, and not too much of an answer as Peanut was towards the top side.
Yeah, it's like you know about this, but actually Dread is just winning pretty hard, especially because you're out of lane now, and this means that Ghost is getting free farm and is actually now 10 CS ahead.
Yeah, will spot Dread on his way in here. Level 5 for Doran, doesn't have level 6 yet as the barrels are going to come through. Tanking up the turret already is Dread. And yeah, the minions just weren't in range. Canna takes a shot as well. And yeah, Doran's a bit of a sitting duck, but he does still have flash available. And Peanut, he's decided he's not helping top lane. He's going to go dive the bottom lane. And Effort is below half health with this wave crashing forward. There's a prowling projectile. What do you do? There is absolutely no option. He even goes into the bubble as Peanut gets so much health back. Genji, smooth dive in the bottom lane.
Easy peasy. Ruler uses his heal, which just came back up. And yeah, Peanut has to flash, but he's got Hex Flash. Who cares?
That he was heading top lane.
Peanut's
Very
back,
cute.
by
I've
the way,
seen
here
this
live.
play again. Okay, well, Effort's still going to die, but it was creative, whatever he went for there. Ruler now dashing towards getting this plate as Dread slinks into the mist and isn't going to come out on this side of the rift. So Genji grab yet another kill onto the Nami. A lot of money standing on the map here as Ruler's going to dive forward, but Ghost is going to answer the question. The culling comes down as he moves into the wall. In the meantime, Effort's dead again. Let's have a look at bottom lane. Are they going to kill each other? Oh no, they are just going to back away.
So he actually comes up here to grab some stacks and is just punished by Peanut's ult. Or excuse me, Hens' ult.
Yeah, so just greeting a little bit for some way to get some money from those from that spell thief set.
He just backs off. Like, his understanding of how he needs to push. Oh man.
All right, Ruler's gonna have to heal as Ghost is just dead. Solo killed right in front of the Nami as Doran's here towards the top side. Canna wanted the ult. They trade flashes. As Dread's moving top lane.
Resources elsewhere, he's going to push even harder. As
제리티
we're going to go all the way back to this play here. And Nami just doesn't ult him at all.
노플.
No flash.
And then first pick Lucian.
And I mean, if you really want to try to like stretch your brain, you could see some of the good in this Nami pick, but Dread, flash for this.
Yeah, he's looking for it. Exhaust comes on through. Tidal Wave connects this time around. Final chapter is going to come down as Lehens looking to save Ruler. Oh my goodness, if BDD goes down, it would just be absurd. The minion wave gets forward. Dread, Heartbreaker comes in. Peanut looking for him. They trade 2 for 1 thus far. The Poppy's coming through. Doran's coming up as Bubble connects. And Doran just explodes the Zoe.
I mean, convince me that Genji are not the best team by so far after watching this play. Is Effort once again in danger?
I think Effort might die. Wolf, I don't know.
Down he goes. I mean, the mechanical outplays there from Lehens were just so incredible to watch.
He is the best Yuumi that we've had. He was also the man that made Yuumi look broken.
And we're like going back to talking about the draft because this game as well is really off the rails.
Going to come through. The hammer's still going to come down, but Peanut going to be knocked up into the air. Effort is going to take so much damage though as Peanut somehow surviving. Oh, it is the Ignite that secures it in the end. BDD grabs that kill. Is now Ruler into the brush here. Chovy avoids the bubble as Ghost is going to move on over. Ulti at the ready. as Prowling Projectile connects onto Dread. He slinks into the mist. Bubble connects one more time. Unbound Soul will save Chovy from that one.
Chovy wants to ult so bad, and he's definitely being told, like, do not ult.
Is going to move into the brush. The Culling's going to come down, and Effort is just dead, guys. It's just how it works out. You're a Enchanter support trying to ward.
Yeah, and he's 0 and 5 now, so he's not even worth that much gold. But, I mean, the thing is, you're an Enchanter support trying to ward. Now you're dead, so you're not going to have any vision.
Yeah, time flies. As Genji going to throw a Prowling Projectile in there. Peanut trying to get himself out of the way. There's the ulti from Chovy. Immediately gets exhausted. Unbound Soul to avoid the barrels as Peanut soaking so much. Doran's come over though. Look at all this damage. Chovy is going to go golden as he gets ulted by the Kale. He'll have a nap, but I think he deserves it. As over the wall goes BDD, and he gets the snipe. Genji are punished.
Genji looking for the perfect engage with Chovy's ultimate there through the Nami tidal wave. The idea is to use the unstoppable part of Chovy's ult there to then get several knockups. It was a brave play. I think Chovy was looking for a highlight moment and is punished, as you say. Doran tries to save him with the ult, but then is not able to use it utility-wise for his team.
Shoutouts to BDD. The guy has been playing so well in what feels like a very doomed game. Dread's dead. Doran's going to be able to grab just a couple of autos there to secure that one. All too easy. You're not allowed to walk out into your jungle. As it turns out, Baron could now just go down
the inhibitors and not just kind of crashing minions into turrets.
Bubble goes slightly wide as Ruler avoiding a lot of buttons, and Chovy just ults from the side. There's the ult coming through from Lehens. Over the top of everything, Ruler destroys Dread in a matter of seconds, but the Cannon Barrage is decent defense. Oh my goodness, just culled down where they stand. Ruler just completely unafraid of anything because he has a GA. Canner as well has to flash underneath his own turrets, and it takes a long time, but they kill BDD. And the ulti is going to come through onto Peanut to keep him alive through the bubble. Genji will now close out this game.
1v4 Ruler just runs in. He has GA, he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's having the time of his life. Doran now has an opportunity to do so as, yeah, level 18 Kale. He's a real scary guy. Nexus turrets are going to fall, and Doran is just patrolling this fountain. Nexus will fall, and Genji will take game one.
The last thing I want to say on this, Atlas, is if you're gonna make the decision to trade Lucian Zeri, you better be insta-locking your responses. You better be so confident that you actually have the answer, and not waiting until the last possible second it ticks 0 and you lock in the Nami. That was just... Later on, is this just like a cannon angle? What is Doran gonna play here? Because there's
you
just
could play Kale again. I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's a good call out. I think it's going to be a little bit tougher this time around with the Volibear.
Ooh, that's not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Picked here.
Atlas, it's almost as if Genji just said, okay, so everybody's thinking we only won game one because we had the Omega draft kingdom.
Really doesn't want that to happen. Nice little boomerang there to at least do a bit of damage, but Dread is setting up this dive, and there is no one coming, remember. This is vertical jungling. Dread can just dance here. Teleport has to be used from Chovy, but I don't even know whether it's going to save him. As Dread now taking a fair bit of damage, Doran will survive. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, another disaster is happening. Ruler will trade back, but Lehens is dead. And my goodness, what's going on this game? As you can see there, as we have a look at this replay.
Yeah, so, okay. Doran flashes really nicely here and then runs back to the right side as Dread realizes he needs to get out of here, otherwise he's going to be rooted under turret and it'll actually be a kill for Chovy.
It's actually crazy because if he had a parlay, he would have died.
Yeah, 100%. And you see Lehens actually... I thought he actually used his bailout onto Ruler, but no.
He wanted to try and keep himself alive, but the ramp up of the turret damage just... And Doran now moving up towards this top side.
Kana would have to sacrifice so much if he wants to commit here, though.
Yeah, he really can't afford to.
Yeah,
Dread's just going to wait for him to try and deal with that lane. Peanut is taking his red buff. I believe Dread will be seen if he comes around, and yeah, he is. He's going to walk into that brush. And it's a dry play. So he's like, hey, Mr. Monkey Friend, I'm a bear friend.
Shades of Malrong there as Dread's just going to lose a ton of his health, too.
Yeah, Chovy throwing out the mantra Q and finds no real joy with it as the Rift Herald has been started. Peanut up here towards the top side, just going to leech some experience without giving away where he went, and now moves back towards the river.
This game is so bizarre.
Yeah, I know, it's very, very strange. However, super interesting. Wolf.
Yeah.
Having a great time.
All right, so Peanuts over here has ultimate now. Level 6 is hit.
Yeah, Lahen's lying in wait. There's the Cyclone. Ghost has to flash immediately. Peanut's decoy goes down very low as now Chovy's here once again. BDD is going to be snared. It's going to be the Wukong that locks this one down. Cannon Barrage is here though, as Peanut is going to be killed. Dread takes that one, but it is the Eye of the Herald picked up by Lahen's, of all people, and Ruler's still here on the bottom side. Effort.
Yeah, that full ward is getting maximum value here for Doran, but he's going for the kill. Flash.
Yeah, there's the flash. The hop comes through. Cannon Barrage goes down, and remember, he has no flash available, but now he's just going to turn it. The barrel's not going to do enough. The ulti either, and Ruler is just going to do a drive-by. He wants the minions. He didn't even really mind about what the pirate was doing.
He knows how much they have control the bottom side of the river there, but top side is 100% Genji controlled. Look at all the wards that Nongshim have to run through here. They have no idea where Genji is or if they're in this brush.
Yeah, well, there's the arrow. They're going to get the handshake on the Tahm Kench, and he is really... Oh, no! He's going to be able to survive through. The Cyclone does a bit of knocking up onto Ghost, but otherwise, nothing to worry about. And this
Lots
is,
of CC, but no damage here.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with this composition right now, Wolf.
Yeah, lots of CC, but no damage. And Tahm Kench is very happy about that.
Yep. I mean, maybe it's all about Lahen's getting like the best ulti ever so they kill themselves.
Like, Genji, you just used all your ults. I don't think you get this Drake, actually. As BDD's got his at the ready, Dread is able to dive in deep.
Yeah, Doran's still charging up the Naba. As BDD, he can shift his way forward. There are Sand Soldiers in the area. Handshake goes down, and Genji will be able to secure this Drake. Effort going to be spotted here by Peanut. Cyclone comes on through. There's a handshake. And this time, I think Effort will die. Yes, he does. So, mission successful. It took them a while. They do manage to take down the Tahm Kench this time.
And the difference between someone like Effort here in this case is Doran.
Yeah, he's going to hop. Does have flash available as well. Will flash over the wall. Stun was there as now BDD just able to get the damage from range. Doran, it takes him a while, but he will. Oh my, okay, there we go. Thank goodness. The Arise and then the Sand Soldier Q is, auto attack is going to be able to get him. But they trade it for an end turret.
Yeah, and they lose a lot of ults for this as well.
So this flash that he's holding onto has to be fantastic as Doran's just going to hop out of the way of the ulti. BDD's not going to have that. The Devour going to be on cooldown as well. So no Emperor's Divide, no Devour. Chovy going to take the Catfish for a walk as the Boulder Toss lands onto the Tahm Kench, but they're pretty tanky. Peanut off to the side. He can't fight Canna though, who is very, very strong.
Doing so much damage to Genji as well here. A lot of this obviously going to be healed, but looks like Nongshim are just going to turn their attention to Baron because there's not a lot you can do.
Second Infernal Drake for Baron. You probably take that if you are Nongshim. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's just going to take this, and I don't know if there's enough damage. We'll find out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Peanut going to dive forward. There's the Cyclone. Fair bit of damage here onto Canna, who gets knocked up for a second time. It's Peanut that managed to grab that kill. His effort, his hand shook back. And this time, Ruler's starting to do damage. He's at full health as well. Chovy locks down that kill. Meanwhile, Peanut on the bottom of the fight has singled out Dread. BDD is running for the hills as well. And Genji,
not really AD carry material, right? Obviously, a lot more utilities. They're going to break through this choke point here.
Yeah, Chovy was tanking the Baron for a really long time. Started to do a fair bit of damage here, but Peanut dives on top of Ghost. They'll just explode him. Nothing he could do. Piercing Darkness not going to work there as Emperor's Divide once again, but the flash over from Chovy to try and get BDD, and they will be able to secure it. Storin that locks down that kill is Genji. Just looking like the better team on the day, and it looks like this is a conscious decision, this composition, because it's all about make sure that Ruler has as much skill expression as possible, and it's starting to really work out as, yep, the Devour is going to be there, but the Gnar into the wall, and they want to grab everything here. The Abyssal Dive gets Effort a little bit further away, but this inner turret, it was dead, it was traded for Doran, remember, a while ago, so they'll get another kill.
This comp has so much chase.
Doesn't have flash right now, but as you can see, they're behind the enemy turrets right here.
They're looking for the ult from Lahen's.
Yeah, Canna trying to get into position, doesn't have Cannon Barrage available, but the rest of the ults are here. Dawning Shadow comes through. There's the Emperor's Divide. Ruler goes golden, though. It's not going to do anything. Lahens is going to fall, though. So Ruler's now trying to kite this one out. He's standing on amongst everyone, but he will fall down. But at what cost is the question, as Doran is flashing on top of the rest of Nongshim. Dread has to run away, but he's not going to make it very far. And Genji, I think we'll just finish off this game.
This is going to be a game that Nongshim do not forget for the rest of this season. They gave over the Lucian. They picked the Nami in game 1, and in game 2, Genji drafted a pretty unique composition and then just bodied them with superior shot calling. That last fight, I want to see more Ash Renata into the Senna now. I think Ruler is the best player to punish that we have in the LCK, the best AD carry at the moment too, but you know,